Hello and welcome to the final demo build for my game development project Farshaw. In this video I'll be showcasing the game, as well as discussing its development and highlighting any and all third-party assets that I used to build and decorate it. Before any of that, however, we will dive into some uninterrupted gameplay footage. And that's it so far. Ideally, I would have loved to further expand on different systems and the world, but given the time frame that I was provided, and the fact that I am one guy and this is my first real foray into game development, especially in using Unreal Engine 5, this is realistically all that I was able to deliver. Moping and wishing aside though, I am pretty proud of what I was able to achieve, and if I were to work on this project in the future, I would like to replace all third-party content with my own. Partially to avoid any potential copyright issues, but also simply because I would like to. Farshaw starts out with you spawning in a small apartment. After the main menu, of course, as a cat dressed in a mailman uniform. This is Ernest, the main character. Exiting the room and proceeding down the stairs, you encounter a locked door and an NPC named Oscar asking for your help. He's lost his apartment key and is far too busy moving in to go and look for it at this time. Being the town's new mailman, you take this task on and following his instructions head outside to search for the missing key. Heading south, you pass air conditioning units and a blocked road before spotting the moving truck that Oscar mentioned. Investigating, you push some boxes out of the way and retrieve the key. You then return to Oscar and unlock the apartment. Upon contact with the rather out of place and vaguely ominous traffic cone, you reach the end of the demo. Congratulations! Woo! This all amounts to a relatively simple fetch quest, which, given that the main character is a mailman, is a large focus of the game. Goals such as delivering mail, finding lost objects, and just generally being a helpful nature is the style of Farshaw, and feeds into that fantasy of neighbours being actually helpful. Before the demo was finalised, however, I had 2 playtesters run through the game. This was done to identify any issues that I'd overlooked and refine gameplay aspects. I'll refer to these testers as A and B. A was able to understand the goal of the demo and complete it quickly due to being familiar with video games in general. The main suggestion that they made was to include a quest log and indicators above an NPC that could be interacted with. B was less familiar with games, and therefore seemed to have suggestions more related to the visuals of the demo, proposing ideas such as improved lighting, more NPCs, and a world that felt more alive, such as including birds or cars and ambient sounds. I valued both of these experiences and tried my best to implement their suggestions. This included a prompt for the front door, E to open, and including 3D sounds in the outside area like birdsong and the AC units emitting a hum. Including systems such as a quest log, however, is something I don't know how to do yet, so hopefully as I learn more and more about game development and coding as a whole, I'll be able to create more comprehensive networks of menus and UI, maybe even a working quest array at some point. Anyways, Farshore will soon be uploaded to itch.io as a simple demo or version 0.00001. I do hope this video wasn't too rambly. Bye, love you, bye.